There you go. Yep, it's recorded. It's live.
Lord. Welcome back to the Bar Live Barcast, the podcast that probably won't last. It's your boy Shaad Live, aka Shaad the God, aka the Coach L, aka
Give him hell.
Gotta give him hell.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go behind my back.
What up, y'all? It's your girl Raven, aka Ray Rocksteady, aka half woman, half amazing, aka young Varnell Hill. Did you miss me? And we are, where are we? We are back at the Bar Live. Listen, it feels so good to be back, bro.
Feels so good to be back. So good to be back. We do apologize for our absence over the weeks. We have been preparing for season 2, and we do want to welcome you here back at the bar for season 2, where we have a lot in store for you.
So nice, had to do it twice.
So nice, we had to do it twice.
Before I let you go any further, I guess you're drinking this straight out the bottle.
Out the bottle. Because our camera lady started. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We go ahead. Actually,
ready to get you a cup, brother. I'll hold it down.
Yeah.
So listen, season 2 of the Bar Live Barcast. We're happy to be back. Thank you for just holding it down for us while we've been away. No, we gotta ask you to do that one thing that we always ask you to do. Subscribe. Please subscribe. YouTube, subscribe, rate, like, comment. Apple Podcasts, subscribe, rate, like, comment. All your DSPs, Spotify, anywhere you listen to your podcast, Tidal, because we got to shout out Black businesses, of course. Listen, subscribe. We're here. We didn't mean to leave you for so long. Blame our minds, not our hearts. But we've regrouped and we're back, bigger, better, fresher than ever. The bottles just keep getting bigger
and bigger
and bigger.
Yes. So without further ado, we are going to get into our drink of the day. And this season is going to be some straight talk about your baby's mama's sister, uncle, cousin, friend, brother's favorite segment, Ask the Bar. But before we go any further, let's go into our drink of the night. It's Espolón. Espolón. If you are, yes, I guess maybe. I don't know. I didn't do Dr. too J. Well. I didn't do too well in Spanish, but we're going with Espolón today. Yeah. All right.
Can you roll your tongue?
Espolón.
Because that O got a big over. You can't roll your. I can't roll my tongue either. So
Tequila Blanco from Mexico. Okay, and we just gonna take this one straight.
Yes, yeah. Toast. You back at the bar.
Woo! And we can't go any further without doing our blackout. This week for our blackout is only right that we start off season 2 by shouting out our own enterprise. Follow Shop With Our Own on Instagram. Shop With Our Own on Facebook. Visit our webpage, www.shopwithourown. And if you want us to promote your business, just DM us at Shop With Our Own on Instagram.
Or Bar Live Barcast as well.
Bar Live Barcast as well.
Yes. And there's so many blackouts that I want to give, but I think I'm going to keep it home team.
Home team.
We got to shout out Race for Achievement.
Oh, yeah. Race for Achievement.
Just recently had 5th annual race. Sixth annual race. Excuse me. 6th annual race down in Charleston, South Carolina. That was a success. So shout out to Race for Achievement and the whole team holding it down with that.
Oh, yeah. Big shout out to Dominique Gray, who was on season 1. He actually heads up that race, does an amazing job probably don't give him enough flowers in regards to it. So shout out to Dominique Gray. I know you're gonna be watching the episode. Shout out to my boy Nico.
Shout out Nico for sure.
Yep.
Oh, and it was at the ESPN.
That was ESPN. Yep.
It just brought us right into where we need to be. Football's back, baby.
Football is back, and my Raiders were on last night, Monday Night Football. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too excited about the way that they look.
They're all at.
Yeah. I mean, we won.
Oh, y'all won. Oh, we won though.
And our slogan is just win, baby. So I'll take it. I'll take it.
A win is a win.
But I just felt like early in the game, Derek Carr did not look good. First game of the season though, so I guess we're finding our swag. But I wasn't pleased. But I'll take the win.
Yeah.
But I still just don't understand how they tackling each other in the middle of a pandemic, and a lot of them ain't vaccinated and whatnot. But whatever, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know either. I stopped asking questions because I'm so entertained and I missed it. So for my own selfish reasons, I'm like, I guess you get paid enough to die.
That works
Basically,
that works too.
You're paid enough to die.
Entertain me.
Might as well kill yourself slow. I don't know. That sounds terrible. But anyways, NFL football. Panthers, we won our first game. I'm a home team fan when my Steelers aren't playing. And I'd be remiss to say I didn't see if the Steelers played or if they won or not. But if they did, go Steelers. But the Panthers won.
Lord. Well, I'll tell you this.
I can't watch multiple games.
True.
Because the game was on from 1 to 4.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
games
give up.
come on all day.
I can't allot any more time after that.
Well, I'll tell you this.
So I got one
excited.
game in my system.
Don't get too excited about them Panthers. You might want to watch the Steelers. Don't watch them Panthers.
Oh.
Y'all played the Jets. Well, they played the Jets. However you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Played the Jets.
I'm going to the game Sunday, so we'll see how we.
Who they play?
The Saints.
Jameis Winston about to come in here and have a field day on y'all.
Really? We don't throw crab legs at him.
Hey, they're going to W. That's what he did. Yo, that man, like you said, you get paid enough to die. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not God or anything, but for some of the stuff Jameis Winston has done,
damn.
Yeah.
But your boy Deion Sanders and Eddie George, they went head to head in the Southern Classic.
Yeah.
Biggest one to date.
Yeah.
Jackson State went ahead and beast it out against Tennessee, the illustrious Tennessee State. Let me not leave out the illustrious, because anybody that's going to TSU, they went there when they be like, I went to the illustrious. Tennessee.
Well, they ain't look too illustrious when they was losing to Jackson State. I'll tell you that.
Jackson State fly.
Yeah, and Eddie George is not a good coach.
Oh my God.
He's not. He's really not.
He's not. He was a good player though.
But I don't think he really wanted to. I think he came there because they asked him to come in order to recruit players more so than coach players. I feel even the like some of the commentators, they said that as well. Like, the position coaches actually coach the team.
Yeah.
Eddie George is the person that they send to go sit the people in the living room and try to get them.
But is Deion coaching?
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
He coached his son's team prior to.
Yeah, he had the school or something that his kids went to.
But you can just tell from the things that he say.
Deion's in it.
He's invested. Yeah.
He's in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send my kid down there to him whenever Lord decides. Deion's still kicking.
Putting that right there in the
Go ahead down to Jackson State.
Oh yeah.
And figure that out.
But I think at that time, black colleges will be on the rise more so, more than it is now, and getting more recognition. So you probably
I send it to somebody college.
Yeah.
Listen, we both from Charleston, South Carolina.
Yes,
Put it up on the. Have you been following the Murdoch case?
I have.
Oh my! Are you not taken aback by all this white drama?
So I'm not like
it's crazy.
All the way.
We try not to curse, but this shit is crazy.
I don't know, because now at this point, let me make sure that can you give the people?
Okay, so the Murdoch family is a prominent white family, based out of Charleston, South Carolina, the Low Country, the Beaufort, Hampton County area of South Carolina. They have ties to Edisto, South Carolina. My mother actually knows Alec Murdoch because he comes to the beach a lot on Edisto, and that's where my family's from. But yeah, so Alec Murdaugh's wife, Maggie, and his son were killed in 2021, June of 2021, like literally shot dead on the family's property.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to that, the son that was killed in June, he killed his best friend's girlfriend, or allegedly on a boating accident that he was facing charges for. Also, he allegedly killed a kid named Stephen Davis, who was gay. We have to preface that because they do think it was a hate crime.
Wow.
He was never brought up on charges on that. And also, a housekeeper of theirs, she was killed in the home. The family's insurance policy paid out a $500,000 claim to the housekeeper's family. Now, Alec Murdaugh, the father of the family, two Saturdays ago, September 3rd, I listened to a podcast. That's how I have all this tea. He was released from his law firm that his family has owned since the 1900s because he was stealing money.
Great.
And then said that someone tried to kill him while he was changing the tire. Come to find out, he staged his own suicide so he could collect the insurance money to give to his oldest son. That's where we're at with this case. So, this is real. These are real people. It's really happening.
So all I
Lifetime
really
couldn't
thought,
make this up.
the only thing that I thought happened was, first of all, Lil Junior crazy as shit.
Well, he did.
Was crazy as shit.
You know they say gingers don't got no soul, and they all got red hair.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They look weird in the pictures. Mm-hmm. Two, I honestly think that he had his wife and son killed. Now that they've said that he tried to stage his own thing, I don't know. But now hearing what you said, somebody might have killed them, like the mom and dad for sure. Yeah. Like, no, I know that somebody killed them, but I mean, like outside of dad setting
they got
up.
A lot of enemies.
Yeah, I thought dad set it up for whatever reason. They might have been tired of the son killing people and just tired of the wife.
Son 22 and had 3 bodies on.
Yeah, so but the whole setting up his murder and all of that stuff
that came out today.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, was he trying to die or was he not?
So yes, he was. They shot him and missed because the car was moving.
So he wanted to die and didn't die.
He wanted to die and didn't die, so that he could. He said he was depressed. He was on drugs because his wife and son were killed, and he found them. So he just wanted he didn't want to actually kill himself because you lose the insurance money. He had somebody kill him so that way Buster Murdaugh, the oldest son, could get the $10 million insurance policy. Carry on the family name.
So now I'm all over the place now because now I feel bad for the guy. Because, I mean, well, he wasn't the one killing people. It was his son.
Yeah, but like, how much are you? He's a lawyer, so how much are you covering up for your son?
True indeed, but that's probably why he was like, yeah, just get me out of here. Because at this point now, it's all going to come back on me.
Right.
But I mean, am I saying he's right? No. But as a parent, I can almost see how, if put in that situation, you may choose to try to protect your kid because you can't.
I mean, yeah, Outer Banks, the daddy fake killed himself.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It almost reminds me of that.
It's literally that.
It's another one though.
It's literally that.
No. Who killed Sarah?
No, wait a minute. Sarah a little fast behind.
True. You got to figure out what's going on.
I don't like to victim shame, but
yeah. We got to figure out what's going on there. Yeah, we got to figure out what's going on with that.
It's a fictional show,
but that sounds just like that show, though.
Sarah was out here.
You said an accidental boating accident.
Yes.
Dad tried to cover it up. On that side, I'm going to say like the other dad was trying to cover it up because he was forking her. He was forking her,
Sarah?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The other dad. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Hey, man, white people don't get too crazy for me.
We will keep you all updated on this Murdaugh case weekly. This is a show within the show.
Well, apparently he's trying to die.
Well, no,
so he might not be here next jail. People with money like that, they'll pay somebody in jail to go ahead and get them dealt with. He was trying to get somebody to shoot you in a drive-by. Train.
Drive-by.
Yep.
Did one last night on the Versus. Stopped by to see what it was looking like. I stayed to intermission, but then my bed was calling me. But I enjoy Fat Joe and Ja Rule. But Fat Joe, and I love you. Your TS chain was the biggest TS chain I ever seen in my life. You killed it. You had the leather Timbs on. I love the whole aesthetic. But you were not seeing Ja Rule.
Yeah.
You were just not seeing that man.
At all. Because at this point, what I believe is that Ja Rule was content with being, and what he said this multiple times, the rapping, singing nigga with hits from 20 years ago that still go harder than your shit. I was like, okay.
It hurt me to watch. Like, because Fat Joe was such, like, people are now discovering Fat Joe's personality, but if you know, you know, like, and I'm a Fat Joe fan, and we're from the Bronx, like the same section of the Bronx. My mom actually taught Big Pun's brother, just a little side note. But it was like Fat Joe would drop something, and you could tell, like, because these are kids in the audience. People wasn't really out. They don't know Jose Jealous Wants Still Envy, his first album. They don't know, his second album, because the first album was like from '93. But they don't know them songs. They don't know. So Ja Rule's coming through. He was like, I was your middle school, your junior high school, your high school, your college years. And the crowd, like, Joe couldn't capture the crowd. Ja Rule didn't have to say a word. Just put the mic out.
He didn't play music to you. The thing is, so like you said, it was a younger crowd. Ja Rule's even a bit younger than Fat Joe.
Nah, now if you think about it.
I mean, as far as like when they came on this.
Oh yeah, Ja Rule came out like '96. Fat Joe '93.
Yeah, he was much earlier. Because I didn't get on the Fat Joe until like pretty much like
Lean
almost the 2000s. Yeah.
Lean Back came out 2002, so.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
Well, you might know him like Big Pun shit. Still not a player.
But this man is out here trying to claim Big Pun's music.
He said he executive produced it.
You know what executive produced means? I put the money up for this shit.
I was like, you can't.
The only thing that I respected that he was saying was everybody that I put on rich.
Yes.
I can respect that. But I don't think Ja Rule really had nothing to do with the richest of the people in Murder Inc. Exactly.
Murder Inc. was not his label.
Yeah, it was Apples and Oranges. He was the face
front of the label. Yeah. I will also say Remy Ma came out looking bomb, and she killed the pun verse.
Well, yeah, but the fact that he was trying to get her to save him didn't really go over well with me either. So.
Also, Vita has a freaking 8-pack.
Yeah. No, Vita is sick.
Wait, what? Is she sick?
No.
She's just too thin? She's muscular. She looks like a bodybuilder.
She looks like she's on drugs. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was the maybe it was the pants and the top. Maybe
she was showing her body. First of all, now I know it's been all the drama in the media all day about Fat Joe apologizing, but he was calling everybody dusty bitches before they came out.
He said you need to feed them.
Yeah, no, now that was he was throwing shots at Vita at that point. Specifically, but before they really, I don't even think they caught the feed them part because everybody's upset about him calling Ja Rule being like, tell them dusty bitches to sit down. But this was before they even came out.
But I think Ja Rule also didn't want to. So when Ja Rule said like, I don't want. All right, come on. You saying what about the ladies? He just didn't want to highlight the fact that he said that girl needed to eat, so he went to the dusty bitches. Yeah, because that was when he said that. I think everybody that was watching went.
I was like,
oh
wow. My god.
Yeah.
But Mo looked good and she sound good.
But Vita always sound good.
Vita. I hadn't seen Vita since the video.
Exactly, and it looked like
I forgot how she looked
under a rock.
I actually thought Mo was about to sing her verse, like rap the verse, until I was like, nah, who's this strong ass voice?
Yeah, she looked like she rolled from under a rock. So with that being said, we are going to take a break and we are going to go feed Vita, and we'll be back.
We'll be back.